3, 2, 1, let it rip. Hey, you wanna know what'd be cool? What? Lego Beyblades. What is going on, guys? It's Jake from State Farm, and I'm back with a Lego video. So if you couldn't tell from the title, this is a Lego Beyblade video, which I'm super excited about. I actually got a request to make a Lego Beyblade video. Shout out to Tyler, he's awesome. Although he doesn't have a YouTube channel, but anyway, he's cool. So yeah, let's just get started. Alright, so before we get started with the Beyblades, I wanted to talk about the launcher I made for them real quick. So it's just a standard MFB launcher, except it has Legos glued onto it, and it spins. So the pieces I used were so I took one of these weird cylinder pieces, and then I glued a stud into it, and then I glued a 2x2 square onto that, and then I just glued all of that into the middle of the launcher. So yeah, it's cool. And you just put that in there and let it rip. So I really like it, and so do other people, but let's just get started with the Beyblades. Alright, so here I have God Valkyrie 6 Vortex Reboot and Legend Spriggan 7 Merge. So let's just start with God Valkyrie because it's the main protagonist of Season 2. Alright, so here are all the pieces you will need to make God Valkyrie's Reboot driver. So it's just a normal blue square and a square plate with one of these things. I don't know exactly what it's called, but yeah. So all you gotta do is put the plate on top of the square, and then put the little weird thing in the middle. And then you have something looking like this. So onto the disc. Alright, so here are the pieces you'll need to make God Valkyrie's disc, which is 6 Vortex. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take these two gray pieces, flip them over, and make sure they're touching like so. And then you're going to want to take this big red rectangle. Of course, you can use 2 big red rectangles instead of 2 little squares in a rectangle, but you just cross path it like that, and then just fill in the blank. Then just have this thing. So onto the lair. Alright, so here are all the parts you will need to make God Valkyrie's lair. But this is the disc. You don't need these additional pieces, but it'll be easier to make the lair if you just make it on the disc. So you're going to want to take these 2 pieces and connect them here and here. And then take the 2 3x2s and put it on either side. So now you have a plus or an X shape. And then take these 2 light blue slopes and put one here facing that way, and the other one down here facing that way. So the point of this is so when it's spinning right spin, because God Valkyrie's a right spinning Beyblade, it'll hit the slopes and like uppercut it or whatever. In theory, of course, but yeah. So then you take the blue squares, put them in the empty slots, and then you have this weird design. Then you're going to want to take the rectangular plate, put it right in the middle there. No, wait. It will be more effective to hold. Dang it. Oh, gosh. But, yeah. So I did it wrong, but it will be more effective to hold everything down if you cross it lined up with the 2x3s. Because then it'll hold those in place and the 2x4s in place. So do it like that. And then you're going to want to take the light blue plates and put them here, here, oh, here, no, get on. Legos are tough. And here. So then it looks like that. Then you're going to want to take the yellow strips and put them on the side of the blue 2x4 plate. And then you have these. These are supposed to be God Valkyrie's wings. And then to secure those in, you can take these slanted pieces, or you can take two blue versions of these yellow slope strips and put it across here. That would probably work better, but I couldn't find any. So then, yeah, like that. Then put in the red God chip. And then for the added red stuff on the wings, put a stud here and a stud down here. And then take the red little squares, put one there and one there. And that is the layer. And then to complete the God Valkyrie, just put the reboot on, and there you go. Now you got a Lego God Valkyrie. And I will be doing a test launch afterwards, after I show you how to build Legend Spriggan. But for now, let's just get started with Legend Spriggan. Alright, so here are all the pieces you will need to make Legend Spriggan's merge driver. So once again, you will need one of these little blue things, and there are gray versions that will work, just I'm using a blue for this. And a tire, a stud, and a red square. So to make the first part, you just put the stud on the little blue thing. Let's zoom out for now. So then you have this. It kind of looks like a Minecraft redstone torch. And then you just slide it in the hole in there. And then you get this weird looking thing. And then you can just put the tire in there around it. What this will do is it'll act like the merge driver. Here, hang on, let me get it. And so here's the merge driver. As you can see, it has rubber around it, along with a little plastic part. You can see it getting slightly raised right there. So what this will do is it'll act like the merge or unite driver. So when you launch it flat, it'll be a bit calmer, and when you launch it angled, it'll go a lot faster, and it actually works, surprisingly. Yeah, but for now, let's just get started with the disc. Alright, so here are all the parts you will need for the 7-disc, or pretty much just any frameless disc in general, because Legos don't have really those weird, like, wave designs or whatever. But, yeah, just put these two together, and then cross-line it like that. And boom, you got the disc. And then, so keep the disc here, just like for God Valkyrie, because it'll be easier to put the Legend Spriggan layer onto the disc. Alright, so here are all the parts you will need for the Legend Spriggan layer. So, yeah, just take these two red pieces. It's very similar to God Valkyrie's, just not as complex. So then you have those, and then take these two 2x3 black pieces and make another plus shape. Then, how did I do this? I put it like, yeah. So then make sure that these black slopes, they're the upward slopes. They're kind of like the reverse of God Valkyrie. They slant up instead of down. But make sure those are facing to where it'll hit it in right spin. So it'll be like, boom. And then put the two red squares in the extra slots. Then you have this. It's a really weird looking shape, but yeah. And then you just take these two yellow orangish squares. Just yellow would work or orange would work, but I'm using a yellow orange to get more of that golden axe look. And then you'll take the gray square plate and just put it right in the middle to make Legend Spriggan's God chip. Then to add on those little yellow diamond things, just put that here and that here. I'm pretty sure that's what it was like. Now I'm not so sure, but yeah. I think that's how it was, but then you just put the tip on it, and boom, there you go. You have Legend Spriggan and God Valkyrie. So now let's do some test launches. Alright, so here I have my anime stadium that I made out of a satellite dish. And before I start, I just wanted to point out how much my Lego Legend Spriggan looks compared to the original Legend Spriggan. Like, look at that. Looks so cool. Just love it. So first, let's do God Valkyrie test launch. So also, when putting these on the launcher, you do not want to put them on super tight, or else they will explode. And also make sure that all the parts are safely secured. You don't want one piece loose, or else it'll just fly off. So, yeah. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! So it's not super aggressive, of course, because it has that weird hole tip, and of course it doesn't actually reboot, but sometimes if you launch it flat, it like wobbles around, and then it like angles and it gets faster. But yeah, so that was God Valkyrie. And then now for Legend Spriggan. So for this test launch, I will be launching it two ways, one flat and one angled. So first I'll do it flat. So 3, 2, 1, let it rip. As you can see, it's pretty aggressive. I mean, not pretty aggressive. Pretty calm right now. Yeah. And of course, they don't have that much stamina because they're not very heavy. And so now we'll be launching it angled. But if you want to get more attack power out of Legend Spriggan when you launch it angled, you can kind of like raise the tire up with your fingernail. So then the rubber will be a bit more exposed. So now I will be launching Legend Spriggan angled. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. You see that big burst of energy? That was pretty cool. God, whoa. So God Valkyrie knocked over my villager, my Polar Bee villager, just shot off and knocked it over. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for the test battles. Alright, so that concludes my Beyblade Lego video. It is a longer video, almost 15 minutes, but I do hope that you enjoyed. So thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, comment if you like it or dislike it, but please don't dislike it. So thanks for watching. Jake out.